Hi, my name is Zoe Caldwell. I'm your account representative for your law school, and I'm going to show you a few things on Lexis Plus, our newest research platform that came out last year. I'm looking at the law school homepage right now. If you don't have the URL, it's www.lexisnexis.com/law school, or just Google Lexis Law Schools and you'll get the link. Once you sign in with your faculty ID, you'll come to this screen. This is where you have my contact information and the student reps at your school if you want to reach out to them. Now, I'm looking at a student view right now. Your page may be slightly different, but on all screens, you should have a big button that says to go to Lexis Plus. This is the research system that all attorneys use when they use Lexis Plus, and it's always organized by a question at the top of the screen: what would you like to research today? And this is where we can type in citations, statutes, the name of a secondary source that you're trying to pull up, and of course, type in the terms of something you'd like to research. So I'm going to pull up these terms, a recent search that I did, and notice between each term, I put the word and. Now, when I'm very specific like that, I want Lexis to bring back all cases that have, or all resources that have social and guest and host and party and drive and intoxicated or the word drunk. So I'm insisting that Lexis bring back resources with these terms. Now, a big key difference between Lexis and Westlaw is this little tiny or word. When you want the word or on Lexis, just type it. Now, if I'm not sure if Lexis is going to have all of these terms in my result set, and I don't care if some of them are missing, then I may just want to run a search that looks like this: social, guest, host, party, drive, intoxicated. So it's a little more general, and my results will be based on relevancy. And when I click the magnifying glass, Lexis will run the search. We're organized so most of you will come immediately to your cases results. Your departments or your sources are off to the side here, the different databases on Lexis, and the cases that pop up will be here in the middle of the screen for your case law. So your results are here and your sources are listed here. Now for case law, we have a new feature called Ravel View, which came out in the last couple years that I wanted to make sure you knew about. Ravel View is a different view of the top 75 cases in your site list. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit easier on the eyes by narrowing to a specific jurisdiction, so we don't have all the jurisdictions in our result set. And I will click Ravel View. You will see a heat map of the most popular cases, most influential cases in California for the terms that I typed in. So I can actually hover over these right now and find out what those cases are that are more influential. And I can see kind of like the family tree of case law here, the other cases that are citing the bigger cases for the issues that you typed in. So please use your Ravel view to quickly hone in on those more popular influential cases in your site list so you don't miss them. Back on the graphical view, you'll get back to the results that you expect to find in an organized fashion. Now, if I wanted to switch departments to secondary materials, I can do that right here, and always know that your filters are below. So if I want to narrow now to category treatises, I can easily do that, and I can say, please give me treatises from the state of California. Now I can be more specific here and add in some extra terms by saying, let's say drugs, and run that. And now the resources populating must come up and also have the word drugs in it. And I'm not finding any when I do that. So I've got this little pencil here where I could come back and edit my search, or I can just edit out or cancel the last filter that I applied if that's no good. Now back on the main screen, I'm going to show you another quick way to pull resources in a particular area of law. So I'm here under with the Explore tab now, where I can dive in by specific databases here if I know exactly what I'm looking for. So I recommend checking out the areas of law that you teach by going to practice area. You'll see many different area of laws here. This is where you can go into ethics if you teach ethics, civil procedure, and so on. But please also note we have practice centers as well. So if you teach something like IT, that covers many practice areas, then we'll probably have a practice center on it. It basically means that we'll cross over different practice areas like entertainment law. You'll have some copyright law and trademark law all in this practice center, bringing many different areas of law to one place for people that focus in on this industry. Now, I scrolled past this section just for law schools. This is here for your students. They can quickly find resources for any of their classes that are listed here, like evidence. I can come in and quickly get evidence resources here. Any Barbary outlines that we may have are located here. They can go in by different topics and see some of the resources we have by topic that they might be studying in class. And it's all been laid out for them so they can better understand the classes and the courses that they're in. Back on the main screen, please know that you always have your help tab here. This will help you find resources to understanding Lexis better. I highly recommend the legal research button if you're having trouble with some of the conducting searches. A lot of people like this screen because when I scroll down, it tells me more about how to run a search and what my terms and connectors are, so I can get those fancy connectors and relearn them if you've forgotten about some of them. Another thing that people like here on this screen is this nice list for segment searching. That's when you want to look for particular information in particular parts of each document. So we have this sorted by the source. So if you're interested in secondary materials and you want to know what some good ways to narrow down a secondary source, you can always narrow by name when you're talking about law reviews, and you have the different options here. So this lays it out really nicely, the different options on how to search by segment. So please come into your help tab when you need it. Know that you can always reach out to me and I'm here for you as well. Thank you for watching.